Um, Hi. This is my first, well, technically it's my second video, but let's just ignore the first video. The reason this video sounds so crappy is that I'm recording this in my closet, so I need a fan, and I don't have editing software. Okay, let's start. I already read a bit of this, but I promise. The only thing I know is that there's acts, and I haven't gotten past Act 1. Okay, so a young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Zeusmel Poop Lord. Try again, smartass. John Egbert. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered around your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? John, quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. John, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You capture-log them in your Silodex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. John, examine contents of chest. In here you keep an array of humorous and mysterious and mystical artifacts. Each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of Beagle Puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Caveney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take the smoke pellets. Capsule-log smoke pellets. You stow the smoke pellets in one of your capsule-log cards in your Silodex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty capsule-log cards remaining. John, equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb capacitic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to capture-log the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms, but this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Silodex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stack data structure. You're never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Silodex with a little more experience. John, examine problem sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. John, read note on drawer. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is rolled up poster. John, take poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. John, acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Silodex, but now all of your catalog cards are full. Now you wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. John, take nails. You catalog 4 nails into the top card and push all of the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again, unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. John, squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet the fellow surface on your desk. It beckons. John, combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now cataloged on the same card and can be used together. John, use hammer/nails on poster. You use the hammer/nails in conjunction with the card beneath it. John, nail poster to wall. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. John, examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Yes, I know that was a really horrible voice. I'm so sorry, but I'm not recording another one of this because my voice sucks and my throat hurts. Okay. John, examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. John, examine calendar. You marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you've marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Esper beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. John, eat cake. You're sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is mentioning you. John, examine incoming message. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your wallpaper time. Okay, I'm so sorry. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. You are so bad at programming sometimes, you wonder why you even bother with it. Your PastaChum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. John, open PastaChum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. John, open message. Okay, so I don't know what voices to give them yet, so I'm just gonna read them normally. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did we rake in today? I got a little monsters poster, it's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh hell yeah, that's such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine. I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle isn't broken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, don't you think the monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts. Where did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No? Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in GamePro? GamePro is a joke and we both know it. Yeah, why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. John, look out window. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper... That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. John, examine mailbox. The little red-armed swingy dealy thing or whatever it is called is flipping up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You do not have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. John, go outside and check mailbox. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he's beating you to the mail. John, forget it. Check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, you will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room. Stuck, if you will, in a sense which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pressed near you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment and perpetuity. Whatever, this dude can just hold his damn horses. John, examine games on CD rack. You put countless man-hours into this assortment of quality titles. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But you really dig into this hefty book. You'll have to capture log it. You're not sure you are ready to log in your other artifacts beneath it just yet. John, capture log fake arms again. What'd you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In the momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture log the arms again. John, set Pastor Chum's status to bully. You don't think the situation is